I'm going to have an absolute riot in the Shire today, and it's not even Australia Day. It is 5 o'clock and I am about to start packing and getting ready for a day trip. We're going to be going across to the Royal National Park, going up the Port Hacking River, and once more exploring Port Hacking because it's become one of my favourite places to go. This is a wet bag I got from Aldi. It was $29. So Aldi quite often has camping gear and all that sort of stuff. And you know, they had a solar panel you can use to recharge all your gear, which I thought about getting, but I just wanted to get something a little bit smaller. Anyway, yeah, $30, and you roll that down and tighten it up. It's a great bag. Similar sort of system from Anaconda was $80, so you know, less than half price. The weather in the Shire is absolutely dire. I'm at the boat ramp at the end of Burraneer Road. I think it's Carringbar as a suburb, but it's facing onto Yowie Bay. And either side of Yowie Bay, directly across from us also, you can actually boat, I'm assuming, I'm hoping. Anyway, I'm going to go check it out in 1 second and see if I'll be able to get a kayak off here. The gate's not open, which is interesting, so it's obviously not an official boat ramp, but as long as there's a ramp of some sort there, somewhere I can get down to the water, I should be fine. I think it might be raining. And this is beautiful Yowie Bay, and it's about, I don't know, it must be like 6:30, 6:45 in the morning, and we have absolutely gorgeous water to row on. Reminds me of the old rowing days. Obviously the best water possible at this time in the morning. Unfortunately, being as I'm probably the world's most laziest kayaker, I never get out of bed before 10 o'clock, and consequently most of my kayak trips have been quite epic battles against the wind. I've got to say, I might actually be a convert pretty soon to this early morning stuff, because I am just gliding along effortlessly here. Packed myself a nice little lunch, and I'm hoping along the Port Hacking River on the way up to the Weir I find a nice spot to stop and have some lunch maybe, but I hear that when you get to the Weir there's not too many places you can actually get out of the water, so we shall have a look and see if that's actually the case. I know it seems like an act of desperation to be out paddling on a day like today, but it's actually quite pleasant. Certainly not stormy. Nice light shower coming down on me, and the water is like glass. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to take it easy first few Ks, and yeah, have a nice paddle. It's quite sad really. One thing that I really dislike about Sydney is how hard it is sometimes to get down to the water to actually launch the yak, because people own the coastline, which I don't have a problem with, but I think they've sold too much of it. But anyway, I've just found two good spots. Like I said, Yowie Bay, Burraneer Road, and on the other side, can't launch powerboats there, which is great, which means when you get back here, you're not going to be waiting for too long. Well, you won't be waiting at all, because you don't have to wait for boats to come in. And you can park nearby, so you take your yak out, put it on the ramp, take your paddle and everything back to the car so they can't steal the boat as easily, and then load up and go home. But that will be in several hours. Enjoy the paddle. This little place on the right here, absolutely gorgeous little house on the bay, on Yowie Bay. Here I am talking about owning it now myself. What a hypocrite. Just making my way out to that point you can see in the distance. Once I round that, I'm in port hacking proper. And then I'm heading off around to the other side and then around into the mouth of the Port Hacking River. And as you can see over there, there's a gentleman fishing, and he's about the only person I've seen. And the thing I love about Sydney is on this side you've got houses, although they start to thin out as you get further and further into Yowie Bay. And then once you cross across the other side, thankfully, Royal National Park. So one minute you're in Sydney, the next minute you're in the middle of the bush. Absolutely beautiful. Definitely not dire in the Shire. Well, all I can say is, lucky I checked the map, because that point I was heading towards was actually the wrong direction. Having never been here before, you could easily mistake landmarks. So having the phone with me and being able to check the maps was a godsend, because I'm actually in port hacking now. We've got to head now up the river and around the point. So I'm now heading towards the correct point. It's been raining, but it's I wouldn't say it's unpleasant. Actually, very nice day to be out for paddle. Grey but cool. I've made it to the mouth of the Port Hacking River. I'm hoping it's the mouth of the Port Hacking River. And you probably can't see it because of the reflection on the water, but there's about 6 or 7 feet of water here, and I can see clear through to the bottom. It is absolutely pristine. And probably in the next 3 or 4 kilometres, all of these houses are going to disappear, and we'll be in the bush again. Okay, I'm going to head into this little beach here and get this jacket off, because it's getting really warm, believe it or not, and it's starting to chafe a bit as well. So I'll get the jacket off, chuck it in the back of the boat, and then we head off up the Port Hacking River, because we have made it. Hopefully it's sandy and not muddy. Fingers crossed. If we get right up on the beach, it should be good. Made it.
Guess what? I scored myself a pair of sunglasses. These were just sitting on the rock over there, so obviously someone's gone fishing and left them there. And they won't survive the next wash or tide, so guess what? They're mine. Check out this little grotto that's behind me. It's rain trickling down. I'm just hoping I get a bit of a break in the rain later today so I can sit down and have a nice lunch, but this would certainly be a really nice place to stop if it wasn't raining. But anyway, it's still nice to be up paddling in it. I've got the jacket off now because it was starting to chafe and get a bit warm as well, so we'll get back on the water and head up to the weir at Audley.